And once more, we beckon into the world here of Final Fantasy XIV live, and well, not live, pre-recorded. I am your host, Wishbone, and we'll go as far as we can do things. So we got the recommendations list for duties currently available in the area, and highlighting an item list will display it further. So the recommendation, hopefully you find a quick guild experience. If there are any questions or logs we might have missed out on. So that's all the recommendations we have. We got Forging the Spirit in the Course of the Rat King. A couple of things here, a few quests. So in general, a few nice little extra things on the site, shall we say. Well, we're already right here by Zazeda, so let's see what Zazeda wants from us. Recover stolen coffers of gemstones.
Oh, you there! Help me! A mischief of trickery has stolen our cargo. The thieving rats love nothing more anything that sparkles, and they made off with several coffers of precious gemstones. The Overseer will flame me alive if he finds out. I beg you, help me get the gemstones back. The Quickering fled their lairs to the southwest. Follow the tracks and you're bound to find them.
Okay, I get the feeling that they're just on the edge of the map, right there. So almost in a straight line. Nope, that's a wall. We can't jump over that. Yeah, here we go. Let's get running, shall we? So I want to do a brief shout out to Victor Medina 3793, at least I think that's the full name, who on the last part of my recorded videos left a very useful message that you can fast roll for free every 15 minutes. No, I'm not fighting you guys. I have a quest to deal with. I've already dealt with that fate before. Oh. I said if it would start the fight then for some reason. Juliana was like, no, I don't want to attack them. And I'm like, you bloody do. Get on with it. So as we go around the mountain, we should hopefully find more of these. Ah, right, okay. And I'm guessing it's these quick range shell sweepers that we need to deal with. Who's next? Goodbye. Next. That's merciless to take them out. Let's show them who's boss. Yeah, not this time, pal. Your cone of destruction will not help you here. And there we go. We've done it by taking them out the old-fashioned way, so we have to find the items and recover them. That's nice and smooth. I see another one there, so I'll take that in a second. But first of all, take the tiny bits of experience that they give us. Sorry, pal, not this time. You are down. You can interact with it now. I don't know if that's a bad connection on my point or if I just genuinely was in the wrong place then. You're down. Next. Keep it coming. That's it. Say, with the pugilist form, it's all about being pure DPS and being as fast as you can. Because ultimately, speed and quick reflexes are a big part of it. But there we go. So all we need to do now is take that back to Zeta. So let's get back on the tracks. And we'll activate our running sprint. I don't want to use the fast travel when it's so close by. We're not too far away. As for the Fate, we're not going to join that. I'll move you down here, get you out of my way. There we go. Advantage of being on ultra-wide, people, is you have a lot of screen to play with. I say ultra-wide gaming I really recommend if you can afford it, if you got a PC that runs it. It's fantastic to have such a wide field of view to play with. And it's always nice just to see more of the game at once. You're not as bricked off in your cone of vision. Certain games, like the Trails in the Sky releases on Steam, you can actually see little visual Easter eggs when you've got the external views as well.
Ah, you're back. Please tell me you retrieved the gemstones.
Yes, I have. They're all yours.
Bless you thrice over, adventurer. Thanks to you, my hide will remain intact. It's hard to believe that the Quickerin used to be honest merchants. Some of them even lived in Udalar. But then the beastmen were banished from the city, and the Quickerin lost their livelihood. Some turned to thieving, and other petty crimes to survive. It's a sad tale, but sadder still that most of those citizens couldn't care less.
It is indeed. And we've got a lightning shard, some experience, and yet more. Oh, we can also choose one of these. Yeah, I've already got those, so we'll go with the bronze plate instead. And an extra 1,000 and odd experience for us, which is nice, to say the least. Now, there's another one nearby called Forging the Spirit, which is level 19. Ooh, wow. That's the level I'm at the moment, so this could be quite interesting. It's quite a high level one. And this might be where I want to be careful, because if I'm level parity, I may have to be a lot more tactical in my fighting, so my Eastern Thug approach may not be so useful. Yeah, it's up at the bonfire this way, I think. Yeah, there we go. Up here. You're looking very, well-strapped, sir. Swin bros. Not much in the way of experience, surprisingly, but we disseminate the secrets of materia creation. Oh, nice. What would you say if I were to told you that inanimate objects can possess a soul? They can, believe it or not. Although the soul in question is not their own, but that of their owner. Through faithful service, the arms and the armour that we use to come upon hold our spiritual energy. Thus we do form a spirit bond with them. This spiritual energy can be drawn out and converted into materia, a special kind of crystal that can be attached to gear to enhance its properties. I'm well versed in the ways of materia extraction. If you wish to learn more about the process, it'll be my pleasure to teach you. Oh, there we go. Right. Excellent. Okay, so what do we need to do then? You ready to commence your learning? Good. As you'll have gathered by now, materia is the crystallized form of one's spiritual energy. As this energy is derived from an individual's psyche, a volatile beast at the best of times, a degree of variance is to be expected in its production. In practice, this means that you won't know the exact properties of a stone until you cradle it in your hand. Now, materia won't grant you much of anything on its own. Its power must be tapped, see? And this is achieved by melding it to gear. Know, though, that it takes the deft hands of a craftsman to meld materia. You can always seek others to attach a materia on your behalf, but if you would sooner do it yourself, I recommend you speak with Thorbabass. Melding is her field of expertise. So if you wish to remove material from an item, highlight icon and select retrieve material. There's a chance that the material will be salvaged. Ooh, we have material extraction or dark matter. That only sells for one guild, but you can repair equipment up to levels 1 or 10. We now got material extraction available. How awesome is that? So the way that works is you can extract material from items. So material can extract it from one piece of gear and affix to another. To extract material, you must first create a spirit bond with it by using the piece repeatedly in battle, crafting or gathering. Once an item's spirit bond reaches 100%, you'll be able to extract material from the list of available sub-commands. Once the material is extracted from an item, its spirit bond will be reduced back to 1%, and the fixed material amounts can be done by a disciple of the hand, with proper training, or speaking with material melder NPCs. Should you wish to return material, you can do so by highlighting it and selecting retrieve material. Okay. So these are enemies that we need to find, basically. So we've got nesting buzzards to do and the Spriggan grave robbers. So we need to get after those. Okay, that's fair enough. Nice. Now, there's a quest nearby, but it appears to be locked, because, yeah, I've not yet got what I need for that. Is that a level 1, or do we need to do something else first? Yeah, I need to be Disciple of the Hand level 19, and that's not me. So, for now, let's have a look back at the map overall. Right, there's very little here at the moment, so what we're going to do is we're going to return to Uldar, the Steppes of Nald. Now we've got a 15-minute timer before we can do that again. And at this rate, most of that time's going to be spent waiting here, but hey-ho. Right, okay, so with that in mind, taking what they're giving. Let's go after that one. Ah. And as you can see, there's a little countdown clock there for when it resets, so 847 seconds. And through the doors, we're going to go into Momodi's bar. And then we've got taking what they're giving, which is... Ah, I was wondering where that one's there. It's disappeared now. Levels of Leaves of Horizon. Eustace is responsible for assigning the guild leaves of the Quicksand, and his offerings give us an introduction to the world of Lev quests. Go on then, let's do it. Ah, Juliana. Momodi said you might come. I take it you wish to undertake one of the many guild leaves available here at the Adventurers Guild. Guild leaves are the means by which we document requests for assistance from the citizenry, prior to assigning them to adventurers possessed of the necessary skills. From battlecraft leaves that require the extermination of monsters, to tradecraft leaves that ask for the creation of goods. The tasks we term leave quests are many and varied in their nature. Should your interest be piqued, I suggest you make your way to Horizon and speak with Totanoa. He'll be happy to set your feet on the path to completing your first leave quest. Okay, so we need to get to Horizon, and that's out on the other side of Uldar. Okay, people. Let's go! We're heading for the back exit, and then from there we'll be able to make our way forwards. staring at the big map. Run past the, well, they're not NPCs, the other players. They'll all be going, where are they in a hurry to get off to? And the answer is yes. Yeah, the map's not quite scaling the way I expected, so I'm about to turn right into a dead end then. But now I'm here, exactly where I need to go. So let's keep going. You can see that someone gently patted another player, according to the log down here. 3 seconds, and then recast. There are actually a load of quests down in here, I think, actually, as well, so this is convenient for me. So onward and downwards we go. Whee! I don't know if this game has fall damage. I haven't seen any as yet, but, you know, strange things can always happen. Just realised I'm not at Horizon yet. And there I'm thinking, where are the quests? Where are the quests? And then I realise I'm not in position. Oh. Maybe we shouldn't jump down there, should we, people? Let's find a safe way down. I don't like the idea of jumping down there. That's not likely to work out very well. And as you can see, we've got more of the actual quests here as well in the log. So this gives us a bit more of a direction to go through. And I'd say it feels in a way with the constant questing going round that I'm playing a Trials in the Sky game. It feels very similar to Trials in the Sky. And that's a good thing, by the way, because I really, really like the Trials games. The 3 I've played, I've not even finished the 3rd one yet. But I've actually been playing, I played the first 2, I played the remake of the first chapter, and I can't wait for the 2nd chapter later on this year. And that's what happens when you're doing a piece to camera rather than looking at your screen, people. I'm there running in a straight line going, why am I not going anywhere? Well, the reason why, I was running against the wall. There we go. Just because we can. Now the question is, do we have to go up the stairs here? I get the feeling we do. Although having said that, the map is at the back end of the corner, so I'm going to carry on for just a while longer. But I get the feeling it might be up there, where the bridge is. Send them a polite wave. Not that they were interested in hanging out, which is fine, you know. Yeah, there's a, that's where the king, that's where the king toad is. I've already done that one offline, so, well, off camera. So with that in mind, we'll go to the stairs and climb up. Unless there's people who need help. Nope, they've gone off their own way, so that's fine. Yes, I could have taken the regular route, but no, I wanted to jump because I could. Oh, no, don't want to do that. That was the wrong spell. Yeah, Horizon's Edge, that's where we needed to go. How annoying. Or was that you who threw that magic spell? If it was, thank you. Yeah, I think it was. There we go, we'll do some hunting together if you want. You're welcome, by the way. Unless I stole their experience, in which case, I'm really sorry, I wasn't trying to do that. Yes, be the experience stealer. That would make you very popular in MMO. No, it would not. Well. There's a fate joined? What fate is that? I don't see a fate on the map. Ah, it's the Dusty Mongrels, is it? Okay, fine. Yeah, there's a quest called Dog Eat Dog. We might as well do it while we're here. You're not allowed to get back up. That's not how that works. For now, I'll change the camera because I can see what I'm doing now. Okay, I've survived that just about. Got lucky then. Yay, and the level up as well. We managed to level it up. That's pretty awesome. However, I just realised something. I'm not yet done with Dog Eat Dog. All these snakes getting in the way. All I'm trying to do is take down the dogs. Thank you. I thought that one morphed then. It seems to change into another image. And there we go. That is now completed. So how cool was that? We managed it. So we found ourselves at the edge of these gates. We took out a lot of dogs, fought off a lot of snakes. Rode our luck a little bit, actually, because when the snakes started gangbanging, I didn't realise just how low my health was getting. Luckily, by including the use of the spell Bloodbath, I was able to extract enough HP without having to do any actual healing. It's like a more passive approach in terms of getting it done. So, we need to speak with Totanoa, wherever you are. There we are, there's Totanoa. We'll speak to you first, and then come back here later.
A fine day to you, adventurer. My name's Totanoa, and I'm in charge of assigning local leave quests here at Horizon. You come at the behest of Eustace, are you? Excellent! Allow me to set you to your first task. It shall be a simple one, mind you. Before I commit you to undertake official duties, it is essential you prove yourself of sound body and mind. Take a moment to review the task outlined in this guild leave. Do you believe it within your capabilities?
Yep, so it's a well-documented fact that Piestes prefer Lalafelin meat to that of other 4 races. Various opinions on the reason behind this have been debated, with the most widely accepted being that the squat, rotund build of the Lalafell makes them easier to swallow whole. Seeing that the majority of Uldar's population is made up of Lalafells, this makes the hills of Fanelon a perfect breeding ground for the giant scale kin. And this is why the Brass Blades are constantly seeking volunteers to travel the hills and slay the creatures before they find their next meal. So essentially what we need to do is basically accept and then get to the area within 20 minutes, I think.
Marvellous! A word of warning, when near death, the Piestes want to flee to their kin. Slay the beast quickly, or it's a real mess for its meal for its mates.
So open the journal on the duty main menu and begin the selected leave quest by pressing initiate. When a soft-skinned PS feels overmatched, it will flee the battle. If it reaches a certain distance, another soft-skinned PS will appear. The leave quest is actually more easily achieved by slaying the fleeing creature before it is joined by more of its kind. Right, so we need to head this way. Yep, to initiate a leave quest, first open your journal to the duty section or by pressing J on your keyboard. So we've got a detailed description. Click on it, will show you the approximate location of the leave quest. You can use it at any time. And then once you've arrived, open the journal, select the leave quest, and click initiate. So it seems to J, and then Leaves of Horizon. Okay. That appears to be done. So let's get going. Ah, it's a cable car. Oh. Yeah, so your local distributor knows a leave meet will bring up a list of available leave quests, highlighting requests to select its objectives, and then select to accept it. Cool. Alright, no problem. Ah, we've got some stronger enemies. This could be a good way to get some training in, actually. Yeah, so we can do some fighting, and this is a very fantasy kind of area, isn't it? All the broken architecture, kind of almost Greek-esque. Yeah, okay. Changing using a class above the recommended level may reduce the amount of experience, so that's fine. Yeah, once you finish the leave quest can be also identified, and the duty list to replace with information regarding it. So we need to find the soft skin PSA, wherever it is. Where is the soft skin PSA? Where are you? Aha! I see you. Oh. And that's taken us back here, which is pretty cool.
But of course you've triumphed. Here is your well-earned reward.
Yay, barely any experience, but we also got completion bonus as well, which is quite nice. And I guess that's where if you lower your level, it makes it a bit easier.
Given your stellar performance, I see no reason to deny you our official leaves. An industrious individual like yourself could earn a great deal of coin here in Horizon.
And there we go. And there we go. So we've got the city-state leaves now unlocked as well. So, yeah, when all leave quests are objectives, you return to immediately to collect your reward. Okay. And then when you initiate a request, you can, given the opportunity to adjust its difficulty, the greater the difficulty, the higher the level target enemies will be, and difficulty affects completion rewards. So you can basically turn the difficulty up or down, depending on how you feel. And again, I think it's once you get more confident in your builds and confident in the way to play the game, you can definitely get more on board with that. But let's see what Fluflupa has to say. By the toe. Oh, we need to apprehend a thief.
Most dire happenings are afoot. A most grave and treacherous trespass. Some unprincipled knave has been filching supplies from the storeroom. In order to apprehend this morally challenged rapscallion, I've procured 4 iron leg traps. To be completely honest, however, I'm not entirely certain how these things work. Would you be so kind as to set them for me? Once you are done, please report to my fellow brass blade, Cheshesh-san. He'll want to know that his traps have been put to good use. Right, okay. So in which case, let's start by putting the traps down. Oh, that's quite an easy to find one, isn't it, people? Right outside the area. Okay, go. You can do it, Juliana. You can do it now. No? Why won't she set the traps? Have I got a glitch? Ah, no. That's why. I didn't see the menu pop up. That was my blindness there, people. That was all on me. Yeah, so these are classic bear traps. If you play Resident Evil 4, they're one of the most annoying things you can find. You're halfway through the village, then suddenly, and you get stuck and you have to pry it off. Although it is funny when the enemies get caught in them. It's like, oh, you're stuck, are you? Right, so let's report back to him and see what he's got to say. Ah, he's down there this time. I don't know why I did that, but hey-ho. You set those traps up for food bar, have you? Excellent. Perhaps now we'll see who... Those balls in a knapsack! Are those my leg traps in front of the gate? A trader's chocobo can strike that lose a foot! I better disarm nothing so someone important is horrifically injured. Yes, I know you were just following orders. It's Fufalupa, you see. He certainly means well, but disaster follows them out like a behemoth chasing a butterfly. Oh, we got to choose a... Oh, right, so we can have... That's a level 8 copper gorget. Or we can have the bone necklace, which is extra intelligence and mind, whereas that's strength and dexterity. It's got to be that one. That's level 1, doesn't do anything, whereas that one gives strength +1, dexterity +1. It's a level 9. I didn't realise I even had that. Yeah, what I've already got, they're the weapons. Yeah, that's magic defense more than anything else. I don't have anything for the head. And then weapons-wise, these are the weapons I've got at the moment. Oh, but they're a level 10. I'm definitely equipping those. Fine. Okay. Let's see what Zuzareo has to say. Greetings, adventurer. If you have a moment to spare, I have a proposition that's guaranteed profitable and legitimate to boot. Tell me, do you know what a pieste is? It's a scalekin that looks like a snake, except it's got around on 4 legs. The creatures are wont to petrify their prey with their dreadful gaze before moving in for the kill. I want to get my hands on their eyes. Eyes of the serpent, they're called. And I need someone who knows how to handle deadly wildlife to do the procuring for me. If you could slay some of the beasts and bring me 4 of their eyes, I'll see to it you're well rewarded. Right, okay, that's for their eyes only. And for that we need to go back out this way onto the outside, because that area there is where they're at. Let's go. I think these are the enemies that I was fighting before, the ones that interfered on the fate were called Dog Eat Dog. Yeah, there they are, I see them. They're right there. Okay. One down. No, not this time. And then there's finally you over there. Yay, there we go. Right, back to town we approach. And then from there, we'll be able to give ourselves a real chance to complete this quest. So this is what I kind of like about the way this game plays. It's not what I expected it. I wasn't expecting it to be a case of just get in and, you know, lose yourself in this and talk to the people and build the world that way. When I thought of, like, the MMORPG, I expected it to where you had to have, like, 19 people in your party and doing a certain role. I quite like the idea of just being, like, a vagabond adventurer, doing quests as I go. It's actually really, really nice. Hey, that's 4 eyes of the serpent I want. Slay as many pests as it takes to procure them.
I've already got them for you.
The eyes! Oh, my thanks, adventurer. What do I mean to do with these things, you ask? Why, sell them, of course. They may not look like much at first, but if you dip them in an alchemical concoction, they transform into beautiful red gemstones. And these gemstones happen to fetch a handsome price in Gridania. Piestes aren't found in the Black Shroud, you see. As a merchant, it's my job to know such things. And then we can have either the leather wristbands, which are item level 8, the copper wristlets, which are intelligence for all classes, or we can get the bronze pieces. I quite like the idea of... We'll get the leather wristbands. Oh, yes. So Totenora's got another quest over there. I think he's the only one I can see in this area it does. In which case then, let's go and have a look at him. Simply the Hest. Wants us to join, get ready to join a guild Hest. Heh. While I wholeheartedly encourage you to partake of my guild leaves, should you seek a different sort of challenge, you might also consider joining a guild Hest. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Battle Warden Lost Rabbit. I'll inform her of your success against the Pieste, so that there's no doubts as to your abilities. Okay. Oh, he's right next to us. You needn't say a word, adventurer. I could hear Toteno quite well from here. As this would be your first time joining us, allow me a moment to explain in detail just what exactly a guild Hest entails. More than a simple leave quest, but not quite as realm-shaking as a grand company outing. Guild Hest will test your ability to work together with a small party of battle companions to overcome not-so-small obstacles. The duty is taxing, but the coin is decent, and you will be helping to maintain the safety of Erosia and the well-being of her citizens. If what I described appeals to you, pray speak to me again to join a guild Hest. Oh, we have to choose either the Aether or the potion. I've got less Aethers, I'll take those. I mean, that's one of the easiest quests I've done. So we've now got Duty Finder unlocked. Excellent. And we've now got guild Hest available too, which is excellent. Slowly we're unlocking more content as we go. So to bring up the Duty Finder interface, select Duty Finder under Duty from the main menu. And then you got, yeah, the U key finds it for us, which is quite nice. And yeah, so special operations organised by Adventurers Guilds, overseen by NPCs known as Battle Wardens. Speaking of the Battle Wardens, displays a list of all guild Hests currently available. Please note that each operation has conditions such as level or class that must be met by all party members before the duty can be commenced. At first, you may find that only a limited number of guild Hests are accessible, but do not worry. As you progress in level, that number will grow. Guild Hests can also be accessed via Duty Finder, removing the hassle of having to try and gather a party. Greetings, adventurer. I am a battle warden dispatched by Adventurers Guild and tasked with recruiting volunteers to participate in operations known by the quantum moniker Guild Hest. Yep, so Duty Finder finds other party of other players. You may access it by duty in the menu, yep. Enter dungeons and duties via the Duty Finder by choosing the and selecting join. And you may register up to 5 duties at one time. Duties marked by a lock symbol require conditions must be met. When you register to choose to appear less than an icon on your duty list, check duty status, including match in progress, approximate waiting times by selecting this enter. Once you've successfully matched with players, a prompt window indication notification sound will appear. Begin duty by selecting commence. And then, over the course of your adventures, number of duties available will gradually increase. Many duties can be cleared via the Duty Finder and Duty Support systems, so it's worth familiarising with both. We may also re-challenge previously cleared dungeons by accessing Duty Finder or Duty Support via the Duty menu. Cool. So test your ability to manage multiple parties of enemies. Learn to draw single tactics and group using ranged attacks and engage them in locations far out of lines of other creatures. So up to 4 players, 1 tank, 1 healer, 2 DPS. Unrestricted parties not allowed. Disciples, war or magic. Limited jobs can participate.
Additional loot rules unavailable. Explorer mode unavailable. So the average wait time is less than 5 minutes, apparently. So is this where we got to wait around for other people to join in? Is that what it is? Yeah, so you got like 1 deep. So you can see there, you need a healer, somebody else, and 2 DPS. Well, while I wait, I can go and get some grinding in, I guess. Looks like there's someone who wants to join in there, a DPS warrior. Let's say hi to them. Hey, nice one. Oh, that's the anime girl thing. Yeah, I'm enjoying the smithing show. Yeah, so this is exciting, people, isn't it? Like, they're wanting to go to a quest, I'm wanting to do a quest, and basically we're looking for 2 other people. I noticed that they're at level 20, at level 12, and I'm at level 20, so this is going to be quite interesting. Let's see if I can just move to go. Yeah, I can. Cool, that's fine. So they were synthesizing something at the same time, which is kind of cool. Oh, wow. For someone who's level 12, to have that kind of mount is quite impressive. It's just like, hello. Yeah, Namer has bid farewell. That's fine. No worries. Well, this would be kind of interesting. Unfortunately, it appears that we're stuck by the other party members. It says less than 5 minutes. Well, we're getting close to that, and I don't want to hang around this video here like that, so it'd be kind of a lame way to end it, to be honest. And say there are 2 DPS around here, but we don't have any healer and we don't have the mage. That's what we're missing. It's not my fault that I like playing as an East End thug. Yes, it's just how I do things. Everyone watching the videos now, like, dude, this is the gamble that you play when you're doing things live online, when you're playing online games. Oh, not in range. That's annoying. Well, the average wait time has expired, people. We've gone more than 5 minutes, and there's absolutely nobody about. I think everybody has had the same idea. They've all wanted to come in, and it seems that they're not available. So, this is probably a time of day thing more than anything else. I get the feeling it's about where I am compared to anybody else. For now, I'm going to return to the steps in the Lard. After all, we've got the access, we might as well take a look back at the original guild. Because the thing is, it might still show in the background, so if it is, then we'll be able to do something else, potentially, while we do the proverbial wait. And as you can see, I've still got the battle form waiting for me here, so it's not too bad. In the interim, there is keeping the spirit alive. Level 20 quest. That's the Pugilist Guild. Ah, Haman. Wow, a lot of experience available. And many options for defense and accessories. That's nice. Oh, it's you, Juliana. I'm sorry, but I don't have anything to teach you. If I ever did at all. You're far better off training under Chuchuto. You'll find her over yonder. Just leave me be. Right, let's speak with Chuchuto and see what they have to say.
I was so over to seeing you improving leaps and bounds as Spirit Master Haman out of his doldrums. It seems more must be done. Perhaps the end result is not so important as the manner in which you get there. In other words, if you were to train precisely as Master Haman once did, overcome the self-same challenges needed in his youth, I dare say it would stoke the fires of his fighting spirit. Listen well, Juliana. Master once told me he used to refine his combinations by provoking deadly creatures to unleashing their fury upon him. For this purpose, he often went to the southern part of Reborn to fight the hornet clouds there. To this day, the tree trunks that he struck to stir the Velican from their hives bear the mark of his fists. I want you to seek out these trees and do as Master Haman did. Strike them with a boot shine combo and fight the hornet clouds that emerge. Once you've felled enough of the creatures to collect 3 of their stingers, return here and present them to Master Haman. They'll remind him of better days, I'm sure of it.
So we need to use the boot shine combo, which is that one, the basic punch attack. And that is out where exactly? Ah, it's Eastern Fanalon, I think. So we are currently up here in Uldar, in which case we'll run. Yeah, I think it's the issue is that we need the healer and the mage because we've got 2 DPS showing. And I don't know if you have to stay in one area, because if that's the case, then you're probably better off registering and coming back here where the central hub is. Because there's more people hanging around on the law of averages. I'm not sure what that message about Night Blossom thing is. It might be an invitation to something, I don't know, you tell me. Yeah, so we need to head through here and then onto the other side of the island. We've got 2 ways we can go about it. We can either go around the long way back here or over the central. We'll go over the central route, I think. Oh, that makes things easy. A bit more speed. Watch it now. I'll aim to start this and then the game will be like, your quest begins now. Wait, what? I wasn't ready. It's too late. Your quest begins now. But, abandon what you're doing and get on the quest. That's the kind of thing I'm expecting to happen, but we shall see, people. Yeah, I think I do understand why people like this game. I've always thought that MMOs is a case of you just go around not doing very much, and yet there's something about it that's quite relaxing. It's like, it's nice to just get out and explore and see things differently. It's not like we're following a major plot thread at the moment, but I'm expecting we will do at some point. We just got to get far enough through the other stuff in order to make it possible. Reactivate sprint because I've now got it again. Yeah, still showing 2 of 2 for the duty finder, so we're missing the healer, we're missing the mage. Say, when I've been playing the game of late, I've seen a lot of people with classes like mine, you know, like Pugilist and Paladin. I think that might be part of the issue. People might not be playing as these other characters. Apart from that one person I fought alongside briefly earlier. But yeah, this is the area where the enemies are a bit bigger. Bit stronger. Well, that's not a bad thing because it means if we fight them, we get some decent experience. Yeah, see, I don't know how much. 130. Not a lot, really, is it? Bit disappointing, that. And of course, whenever we fight, our sprint and run resets. Yay! We've got an achievement mapping the realm unlocked. Excellent. I don't know what that does, but we've got it. And now we're out in the middle of nowhere. And there's a lot more enemies, like level 15 enemies. Let's see how strong these guys are. Let's activate the ability to be able to steal health. Not bad. And that gains a bit more experience, but not a huge amount. Ooh, that's rather freaky, isn't it? Check out the sky, people. That's really rather cool. Reminds me of when you awaken the archetypes in Metaphor Refantasio, with all the sudden orange tentacles and everything else that come out. Why am I mentioning tentacles? Ew. Let's not do that. Right. So there's a tree somewhere around here, and it's not that one. I wonder if it's this one over here. We are closer. Ah. There they are. I see them. Yeah, so we need to attack these trees. And I believe we need to use that combo 1 to do it. Okay, that's good. So we got one of them for the bootshine stingers. And I'm guessing we've got to do the same over here. Okay, that's fine. I heard the noise, I wasn't sure if I was being attacked then. And then there's the one more tree, which is back this way. Excellent, okay. Oh, come on. I had the people for it, and now I don't. Well, while that's there, let's quickly start back the way we came. I wanted to get on this on this hunt just as a chance to end the stream with something communal. Oh. Yep, here we are. I'm now looking for my map, but I think I can't see it. Yeah, so there we go. Well, you commend the party member left positive impression. Acts of help. Yeah. I think having auto attack on is needed for those.
A fine display for a first timer. Here's your all-earned coin. I've tossed in a little something extra to sweeten the deal, so that you might consider coming back.
Yep. An additional bonus for complete operation without suffering a single KO.
Nice.
We've got experience, Gil, and then big more experience and more Gil. And it actually synced the level to what theirs was, so I wondered why my stats were so low. It had nothing to do with the stats, it was because that's where I was at. Well, that was pretty nice, people. We've actually done something as a community here tonight. Today. We've actually managed to do something. That's amazing. And with that, we can now head back towards Fanaland. So, all we want to do is find out where we are, which is all the way over there. Activate the run, because I can't yet, unfortunately, use the teleport mode, because I have not been going quick enough. So, with that in mind, we've got another 57 seconds before that opens up. Let's get ourselves going. Yeah, so I think you need auto attack in At least I think you do. I'm just literally waiting for that move to reappear. So we'll have this fight, and then we will teleport back to complete this quest. I think that would be a perfect way to end this video. So, there we go. More experience earned. All is looking strong. So let's return to the Steps of Nald. We are casting, and someone's going to come on and go and knock us out. Because that's what happens online. But yeah, I got a player commendation from someone, which I don't even know how I did that, because I don't remember doing anything. Might have been because I quickly took down the level 9 one, maybe. Either way, it was done. So now we will get back to the guild, and we will finish this quest before signing off another video. Yes, we've actually done a raid, people. We've actually done a raid as part of a video. I've actually done something MMORPG-ish in this video. I don't believe it. A big shout out to the crew. That was awesome. I like that. Random quest, in you go, and you all have to fight together. What is it now? Can't you leave a feeble old man in peace? Fowls, balls! These are hornet stingers! You train as I once did out in Drybone? Those hornet clouds are right pesky buggers. I have lost fair count of the times they stung me. I remember the, places well enough. The pain was nigh unbearable, but I always stood my ground. Ah, the memories of my younger days come flooding back. What I wouldn't give to relive them. Juliana, I want you to fight me. Right here, right now. May you remember what it's like to be young again. So I have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Oh, okay. Ah. His level's higher. His level's 24. So I need to get more levels before I can fight him. Well, with that in mind, that is where we're going to wrap things up for this recording. But we are going to be back very, very soon because I'm really quite enjoying this. Au contraire to everything I expected, I'm actually enjoying playing an MMORPG. That is something I never expected to say. Thank you all very, very much for watching. And I'll leave you on that unexpected bombshell.